Hello children, today we'll be learning the concept of simplification. Now in some questions we have more than one operation. For example, let's consider this. We have division, then add, then off, then subtraction. Now what to do in such questions? Where to start from? Now if there were no rules, some might like to solve minus first, some might like to solve plus first. Some might go for division and some might go for off. So to avoid this confusion, we will follow the concept of ODMAS. Now ODMAS says O stands for off, D stands for division, multiplication is M, and then we have A stands for addition and S stands for subtraction. And we will be solving these operations in this sequence only. First we'll solve off, then divide, then multiply, then add, and finally subtraction. Now in this question we have divide, plus, off and minus. So we'll be starting with off. Off is same as multiplication, but it is solved first whenever it is there in the question before division. Three multiply 4 gives 12 minus 5. Now this is division. Next comes the turn of division. So division can be solved by converting into multiply and reciprocal the divisor. 9 ones are 9 fives are. Plus 12 minus 5. We'll write rest of the question as it is. 5 into 1, 5, plus 12 minus 5. So addition, 17 minus 5 gives 12. Now, again, we have multiply here, off also, division, minus. We'll be starting with off. 2 of 6 is 12. Now comes the turn of division. Now minus 5 plus, in this step only we can solve this also. 7 into 12, 84. Now plus 324 and minus 5 will give 319. So 324 minus 5 gives 319. Now let's take another example. C part, 1 is to 2 by 5 minus 1 by 3 of 1 is to 3 by 5 plus divided by 16 upon 25. First of all, we convert it into improper fraction. 7 by 5 minus 1 by 3 of 8 by 5 divided by 16 by 25. Now first we will be solving this. Since there is no common factor, we will be multiplying numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. You can even solve it on one side and find out the answer. Now comes the turn of division. Reciprocal. 8 and 16 come in the table of 8. 15 and 25 come in the table of 5. So 7 by 5 minus 5 by 6. Further, we need to take the LCM. LCM will be 30 since there is no common factor. Still, if you want, you can calculate it. No common factor, so LCM will be 5 into 6, 30. 5 6 are and 6 5s are. 42 minus 25, 7, 3 minus 2 is 1 upon 30, and this is a proper fraction, so we will not be solving it further. Let's take another question. .6 plus 3.6 divided by 3 multiplied by 0.5 minus 14. Now there is no off here, so we'll start with division, this part. 7.6 plus 3.6, you can even convert it into fraction and solve. 1 by 3 multiply by, now this is multiply, this is again multiply. If you want, you can solve it together also. Since we have solved the separation, we have converted into multiplication and converted this into a reciprocal also. So we can solve it together also, these three fractions. Let us do it. 3 1s are, 3 12s are. And if we don't solve it further, 5 1s are, 5 2s are, 2 6 are. So we'll be able to solve it easily by converting it into decimal. So I'm leaving it here only, though it can be cut further. 7.6 plus 6 upon 10 minus 14. So let us convert it into decimal. Plus 0.6 minus 14. We'll be solving this first. This is 1.4. Yeah. So this is 8.2 minus 1.4. This becomes 8.2, 1.4. 12 minus 4 is 8. 7 minus 1 is 6. So answer is 6.8.